day, dear students, I am Jose J. Kurshinkal, primary teacher from Demonstration Multipurpose School, Bhopal. I know, students, that all of you like to go out and enjoy the nature. You might have seen that the nature makes many different sounds. Here I have identified a few sounds and I am going to make you hear them. You have to identify which element of the nature has made that sound. Which sound is this? It is the sound of the flow of the river. And what is the flow of the river called? It's called a burble. So this was the burble of a river. Let's hear to the next sound. This is the sound of the thunder. You might have seen thunder and lightning. Very good, students. Let's listen to the next sound in the nature. Try to identify this sound. This is the ebb and flow of the waves of the ocean. So this is the sound that you listen when you go near the ocean. Now another sound, students. What sound is this, students? Just try to identify. We all like to play in this pitter patter of the rain. Yes, wonderful. So these were some of the sounds that we have in the nature. And now I am going to take a poem, Sea Song, where the boy gets a shell and he listens to a song from that shell. Let's listen to this poem. So this is the poem. It's from Marigold 3, our English book, and it's a poem in Unit 4, Sea Song. So I am going to recite this poem for you. Please try to listen it properly and then we will all repeat it. Sea Song. I found a shell, a curly one, lying on the sand. I picked it up and took it home, cold inside my hand. Mummy looked at it and then she held it to my ear, and from the shell there came a song, soft and sweet and clear. I was surprised, I listened hard, but it was really true. I wish you'd find a nice big shell and hear it singing too. So this was the poem. Let's recite it once again, students. So you can recite with me. Sea Song. I found a shell, a curly one, lying on the sand. I picked it up and took it home, cold inside my hand. Mummy looked at it and then she held it to my ear, and from the shell there came a song, soft and sweet and clear. I was surprised, I listened hard, but it was really true. I wish you'd find a nice big shell and hear it singing too. So I hope, students, you are enjoying this poem. Now let's have a look at the new words in this poem. So these are the new words in the poem. The first word is shell. Repeat it after me, students. Shell. Then it is held. Held. After that we have surprised. Surprised. Then next one is curly. What is it? Curly. You don't pronounce the R here. You have to say curly. Again, the last word is clear. What is it? Clear. Let's look at the meaning of these words, students. So first word was shell, and these are the different shells. So what is a shell? It is the hard protective covering of different water creatures. You might have also seen that the tortoise also has a shell. Why does it have a shell? To protect itself from its enemies. Now let's make a sentence with this word. So I made this sentence. I collect shells from the seashore near my house. So this is the sentence. Let's go on to the next word, held. So what is held? See this picture. What is the man doing? He is holding a bag. So what is held? Held means to keep or carry. Okay, when you keep or carry something, we call held. Held is the past tense of hold. And let's make a sentence with this word. Sentence, I held the book carefully. So you should all keep your books and copies carefully. You should not drop it, you should not spoil it. So I made this sentence, I held the book carefully. The next word is surprised. What do you mean by surprised? See this picture. What is this? What is the expression of this boy? Well, he is so happy. He is so happy that he got a present. Okay. So when you get something that you are not expecting, we are surprised. So what is the meaning of surprise? Something that causes wonder or amazement. I have made this sentence. My brother gave me a surprise party on my birthday. So when you get something, something that you don't know, you are really surprised. The next word is curly. Yes, what is curly? You can see the shell, it is going round and round and round. So what is the meaning of curly? Curly is things that are curved or have curls. You can see that there are curls in the shell. You might also have noticed that many of our friends have curly hair. Their hair go round and round. So I made this sentence, she has curly hairs. One of my friends were having curly hair, so I made this sentence. Let's go on to the next word, clear. What is the meaning? That is without any disturbance. The meaning of clear is without any disturbance. Like the boy could hear the clear sound of the shell. Okay, let's make this sentence. What is the sentence? The speech was clear as all were silent. Okay, something is very clear when we can hear it without any disturbance. So these were the new words, students. We'll first try to find the question answers from the book. So let's read the first question, students. What is the first question? Where did the child find the seashell? What is the question? Where did the child find the seashell? So let's look for the answer in the lesson. It's there in the lesson. Let's see where it is. It is there in the first and the second line. I found a shell, a curly one, lying on the sand. So that is the answer, lying on the sands. Where did the child find the seashell? The child found. We will make this find into past tense. Whenever we write answers, we write it in the past tense. The child found the seashell lying on the sand. Yes, that is the correct answer. Let's go on to the next question. What is the question? What did the child do with the shell? Let's go and find the answer in the lesson. So we will find that it is in the third line. I picked it up and took it home, cold inside my hand. So what did the boy do? So the answer is the boy picked up the shell and took it home. So that is the correct answer. What did the child hear? Let's get back to the lesson and see where is the answer. So when you remember that mother had put the shell near the ear of the boy, and what did he hear? He heard a song, and from the shell there came a song, soft and sweet and clear. So what is the answer? The child heard a sweet and soft and clear song. So that is the answer of this question. So now that we have found the answers in the book, let's revise them. So what was the first question? Where did the child find the seashell? So the answer that we found was the child found the seashell lying on the sand. The child found the seashell lying on the sand. That is the answer to the first question. What was the second question? What did the child do with the shell? So this is the answer that we found. The child picked up the seashell and took it home. So the child picked up the seashell and took it home. And the third question was, what did the child hear? Yes, we all understand this answer. The child heard a soft, sweet and clear song. So these were the answers that we had found. Let's go on to the next part of the lesson. So students, when we were reading the poem, we all enjoyed the poem. Why is it that we enjoyed the poem? Because it has many rhyming words. So what are these rhyming words? Let's look at the poem. See, you can see in the second line, lying on the sand. There is a word called sand here, and in the fourth line, cold inside my hand. So you can see sand and hand are rhyming words. Why are these rhyming words? Because they end in the same way. Likewise, in the next paragraph, you have ear and clear, both ending in the same way. That's why you can enjoy it. She held it to my ear, soft and sweet and clear. So there is a exercise, word building. Pick up the rhyming words from this box and pair them in the spaces below. The first one has been done for you. You can see that the first one is done. Found. Found is here, and its rhyming word sound, which is ending in the same way as found, is written under it. Now let's find the next word. Which is the next word? Cold. Yes, cold is the next word. And what is the rhyming word that is ending in the same way? Yes, you are correct. It's bold. Wonderful. Let's go on to the next word. It is took. What is it? Took. Yeah. And what is the rhyming word? You can find it there. Yes, it is look. Wonderful. Let's go on to the next word, which is the word sand, that we have already there in the lesson, and we already know the rhyming word for it. What is it? Hand. Yes. The next word is mummy, and there is only one word left. It is tummy. So that was rhyming words. I hope you all understood what are rhyming words. Let's go on to the next exercise in the lesson, and it is opposite words. So the first word that is given is found. What is found? Found is when we find something we were looking for. And what is the opposite of found? See, here is the boy coming, and he is coming with a ball, but his ball has gone out. So what has happened? He has lost his ball. So the opposite of found is lost. What is the next word? Hard. What is hard? See, here is a stone. Okay, it came down so fast, and it is very, very tough. You cannot squeeze it. And here you can see what is coming down. See, slowly a cotton is coming down. It is very, very coming down slowly. So opposite of how is a cotton? Cotton is soft. You can squeeze it. So opposite of hard is soft. Next one is inside. Okay, so you can see this boy. Where is he? He has jumped inside the circle. Okay, and now you can see this boy. Where is he? He is outside the circle. So opposite of inside is outside. Next word is took. What is took? You can see this man is taking some coins. Okay, so took is when you take something, and it is the opposite of take. And what is the opposite? What is the opposite of took? Sorry, थोड़ी गलती हो गई, opposite बोल दिया. टुक नहीं, वो टुक opposite नहीं होता, टुक past tense होता, टुक टेक का past tense होता है. कहाँ से इस टुक से शुरू करूँ ना? So next word is took. So what is took? You can look at this picture. See, the man is taking some coins. So took is the past tense of take. And what is the opposite of took? See, here in this picture, a boy is offering a present to another girl. So what is the opposite then? It is gave. It is the past tense of give. Now let's go on to the next word. It is big. You can see this picture. Who is coming? Yes, it's an elephant, and elephants are normally considered as big. And see, what is this? Another rat is coming, and rat is small. Opposite of big is small. What is the next word? Came. What is came? See, you can see this girl is letting a woman come inside her house. So it is coming inside. And what is the opposite of came? See, in this picture, a man is going out. So past tense is went. It is the opposite of past tense नहीं, opposite है. Came से शुरू करता हूँ. So next word is came. What is came? See, in this picture, a woman is coming inside the house. So came is the past tense of come. And what is the opposite of came? It is, see, in this picture what is happening? A man is going out, and the past tense of go is went. Opposite of came is went. Here you can see what is the next word? Pick. What is pick? What is this man doing? He is picking up the garbage from the ground. And what is happening here? A ball is falling down. And what is falling down called? drop. So the opposite of pick is drop. What is the next word? True. Yes, true. And what is true? When something is right. And when something is wrong, what do you call it? False. So the opposite of true is false. The next word is curly. What is curly? That we've already understood in our word meanings. So here you can see a girl with curly round hairs, and here is a girl who has straight hair. So opposite of curly is straight. What is the next word? Cold. We all like cold things, but here what is the picture? Ice. Ice is cold. Now what is the opposite of cold? What is coming out of this cup of tea? What is coming out? Steam. When does it come out? When it is hot. Opposite of cold is hot. Next word is sweet. We all like sweet, isn't it? And we all like chocolates. Chocolates are sweet. What is the opposite of sweet? Well, here is a lemon. What is the taste of lemon? Yes, it's bitter. Opposite of sweet is bitter. What is the next word? Tall. You can see this man. He is so tall. And what is the opposite of tall? You can see this man. He is short. Opposite of tall is short. So students, we had seen opposite words, and in those words, one of the words was big, and in big we had seen elephant. Another big thing in our nature is sea. So here in the next exercise on page number 36, we are going to read a small passage about sea, and now what you have to do is you have to do this exercise where you have to choose the right word. So the first one is the sea is very dash, and there are two options for you, big and far. So when we go back to the exercise, it is written the sea is big, it is very big. So what you have to put here? Yes, correct, you have to put a tick mark on big and write there big. What is the next one? You cannot dash, and the option is here, see the other side. What can you not do? Yes, correct, it is written you cannot see. Yes, you have to put a tick on sea and write there sea. You cannot see the other side of the sea. The next word is you dash across the sea, and the options are can and cannot. So what can you cross the sea? Yes, you can cross the sea, but you have to use a ship for it. So you can write yes, you can cross the sea. Next one is you can cross it in a dash. So the option is bus and ship. Can we cross a ship on a bus? No, it will get sink. Yes, it will sink. So you have to use a ship, and it is written here you can cross the sea in a ship. So you can put a tick mark there and write ship there. And now we come to the next part of the exercise. You have just listened to the nature, and it was so wonderful. Now we are going to listen some more sounds from the nature, and here is the exercise for that. You have to listen to these sounds and enjoy them. It is written silence here, so what you have to do is you have to just listen to the sounds of these birds first. Okay, so this is the sound birds sing. It's so nice to listen to the sound of the birds, isn't it? Now let's listen what is there. What is written? Phones ring. So let's listen to this. So this is one of the ringtone, isn't it? Yes. Let's listen to the next sound. What is written? People talk. When people are talking. So this is the sound that we all make in our class also. But we should be silent when the teacher is talking, and we should listen to the teacher. We should not always talk in the class, isn't it? Now let's go on to the next word. Dogs bark. We have all listened to this. Dogs bark. This is the dog barking. I know you are all afraid of the dogs and you don't like dogs, and this is how the dogs bark, isn't it? Let's listen to another sound. It is written cows moo. So the sound that the cows make is called moo. So this is the sound that the cows make. You might all listen. So those who have never listened or those who have never been to a village, sometimes you might have never heard the sound. This is how the cows move. This is the cock's crow. In earlier times what happened was there were no alarm clocks and the cocks were there who acted as alarm clocks and they crowed, and this is the sound you can hear to it. Yeah, so those who have never heard it, this is how the cocks crow. And this is the bees that buzz, and the bees are the ones that make honey for us. See, this is the sound of the bees. What is children hush? Hush is when we ask you to be silent. And what is the sound that comes? Yes, we ask you to keep your finger on your lips and be silent. So that is children hush means children should be silent. So just now we have heard to these sounds. Now let's understand why with birds sing is written. Why is sings not written? Usually what happens is when the subject is in plural, here you can see subject is in plural. Plural means when it is given more than one. When it is written birds means there is more than one bird. We write the verb as singular. So here it is birds sing. Likewise phones ring. We don't write rings here. Had it been like phone, then we would have written rings. Phones ring, and then here it is people. People, more than one person is there, and when there are more than one people, there are many people, we call them people. Okay, when there are many persons, we call them people, and it is talk. Here again it is see dogs bark. There is more than one dog, so we have written bark. Had there been dog, we would have written barks. Likewise for cows moo, and cocks crow. Bees, there are many bees, not one bee. That's why we have written buzz. Otherwise we would have written bee buzzes. And likewise children means more than one child, more than one student. So we have written hush. Had there been one child, we would have written hushes. So this is something that you can understand. Let's go on to the next exercise. So in the previous exercise, we have seen that how the various animals make sounds, and we had heard to those sounds also. Now in this exercise, there are 5 phrases that are given, and what you have to do is you have to match them with the pictures that are given in front of them. So there are 5 different phrases and there are 5 different pictures, and the first one is done for you. You can see the first one is done. A bird sings. The next is a cow mooing. So you can see there is a cow here, and you have to match this phrase with the cow. So what you have to do, you have to make an arrow from the phrase to the cow. A cow moving to the picture of the cow. Let's go on to the next one. A phone ringing. So this is the phrase, and where is the phone? You can see here is the phone. So what you have to do, you have to make an arrow. So a phone ringing and matches to the picture of phone. Next one is a dog barking. A dog barking. Here is the dog. We had heard to its sound also. We'll make an arrow. A dog is barking. Now next one is a crow crowing, and there is only one picture here, that of the crow. So we'll make an arrow, and here a crow is crowing to the picture of the crow. I hope you all enjoyed this lesson and you had a wonderful time solving the exercises and listening to the poem. Thank you and have a